Hello at everyone here in this Zoom and on site. Unmute yourself and say happy morning.
Happy
Happy
morning!
Happy
morning!
morning!
Yes,
Morning.
I always love that webcam. Before we start the meeting, I would love to share our house rules in hybrid setting. First, be present, be on time. Arrive early and stay until the end because your presence matters. Rename yourself for online role takers. Role, this name. Toastmaster, TM, this name, this club. Cases, G, this name. Support the meeting by mute your microphone, turn on your camera, and share supportive messages in the chat for online attendees. Silence your phone and avoid side conversations for on-site because we could we can hear your tea over here. Keep it safe and kind. Avoid topics like politics, religion, or anything not aligned with Toastmaster international guidelines. Most important is to have fun. We learn the best when we are enjoying ourselves. So smile, connect, and speak from the heart. Facilitating for today is me, the Zoom Master Sultan, and our welcoming ambassador in the back. Say hi to Toastmaster Winda and Toastmaster Hanif. And without further ado, I would like to call our acting president, Toastmaster Sony. The stage is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sultan. Happy morning, everyone.
Happy morning!
Happy
Happy
morning.
morning.
Happy morning.
Welcome to SCBD Toastmasters Club regular meeting, and I'm happy to welcome you again on site, even though there's still a few participants here on site, but no worries. Okay, my name is Sony, and I'm going to not request yet. I'm going to act as the president to open the meeting. But before we start the meeting, let me introduce what is SCBD Toastmasters Club. SCBD Toastmaster Club is part of Toastmaster International. We are part of District 87 and Area G4. We are supportive, connected, brave, and developing together since 6 April 2005. So yeah, this year we will have our 21st anniversary. We are part of the global community of Toastmaster International that has been built since 1924. We focus on public speaking and leadership with a lot of member clubs and countries. So joining Toastmaster means that you can also connect with people around the world. Next, please. We have values that is integrity, respect, service, and excellence. And we do have mission. I would like to ask Toastmaster Laras, could you be on stage and read the mission?
We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communications and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, that's our values and mission, which is same across all the Toastmasters international clubs. In Toastmaster, you will not only here to have fun. Of course, we do have fun, but we also have learning program. We have 6 education paths that you can choose. Depends on what you want to learn and improve in Toastmaster International. If you want to improve your presentation skills, you can take presentation mastery. If you want to focus on your leadership, you can take dynamic leadership and anything else. And what inside this pathway, mostly you will have the project that requires you to deliver a speech. And with some interesting project like managing difficult audience, make a podcast. Yeah, we do have project to make a podcast. Active listening. So we not only learn how to be a good speaker, but also learn how to be a good listener. And high performance leadership that will help you improve your leadership sense. Next. And being in Toastmasters, it's your chance to speak with confidence, build a meaningful connection, grow as brave as a leader, be a mentor, and inspire others. But only if you maximize your chance to actively contribute and participate in this club. And tonight, we will have our fellow roommate, Toastmaster Kirido from the Jakarta Toastmaster Club. I think he's not here yet. Thank you for helping us tonight and hope everyone enjoyed tonight's meeting. Yeah, we will meet every Friday. And on the first and last week of month, we will have our hybrid meeting like today and next week as well. The rest of that, we will have it full online. So you can join from anywhere. Okay, so without further ado, with the power faster than me, I end this meeting by saying happy morning.
Happy morning.
Happy morning.
Happy morning.
Good morning.
And let's welcome our Toastmaster of the meeting for tonight, our Madam VPBR, Toastmaster Dedeh.
Happy morning, fellow Toastmaster.
Happy
Morning.
morning.
Happy morning.
Happy morning.
Let's give the another spirit. So, happy morning.
Happy
Happy
morning.
Happy
morning.
Happy
morning.
morning.
Okay, thank you so much for coming to the SCBD Toastmaster Club. This is the first time in 2026 we had the offline and hybrid meeting. Let's give a round of applause to us. With 100 million people come to SCBD Toastmaster, thank you so much for the online member and also for offline member. You are strong, and actually we also have the good weather tonight, so everyone can come and enjoy the meeting as well. So for tonight, actually we have some beautiful theme for meeting, which is the phrase we the fresh air we breathe.
Sulthan. Sulthan.
Okay. Actually, if we saw some the news in the Indonesia and maybe the global warming and also a lot of the pollution that we have in not in Indonesia but in around the world, and we have some deforestation our forests and also kind of the another bad influence that we have. So for tonight, we will start to remain again as the human being to be kind not only to the human but to the animals and also to our environment, like this oxygen and this is like the air or something else. And if we saw this is the beautiful nature that we have. We have the mountain and so on. But let's be next to the other side. Actually, our forest, it's not same as usual. We have a lot of the trash in the beach, in the ocean, and also look at the Jakarta. Actually, this picture I put when we have the PSBB. So this is when Jakarta is usual, and this is when PSBB have still pollution, but at least reduce some the pollution in the air. And if you saw in the apa ya, Kutub Utara, we saw that a lot of the water
North Pole melt.
yeah like that. So we show that it's very dangerous. I mean, we still alive, but how about our next generation? Maybe our children, our childhood, or maybe the 10 generation from now. So we need to sanitize what is the environment that we have. And for the next, please.
Sulthan.
Oh yeah, I was born. So we have the beautiful question of the day. With the background of the trust, I want to ask you one question. What is one thing you have done for a better environment? I saw our visiting Toastmaster Sauki. Could you please come on the stage and then share what is the question of the day? So we can now one step more better being human to save this planet. Please give a round of applause to Toastmaster Sauki.
Right.
Yeah. Thank you for coming actually. This is the question of the day. And please put the word of the day, sanitize. What do you think about this one?
Okay. What if I done?
Could you please see the camera? We want to show your face. No. Here.
Uh,
22 minutes, the time is yours.
this is table topics. Okay. One thing that makes the environment happy is
Not happy, better.
better. Nothing actually. Because here's the thing. There's an analogy of word. Nothing means that you're doing nothing, but also at the same time, when you're doing nothing, it's actually nothing, which is still nothing. But at the end, that nothingness can become something special. Because for me, from doing nothing, I didn't use any transportation, I didn't use any sort of transportation, etc., cars, motors. I actually contributed to sanitize the environment by not doing anything. So nothing can a little bit controversial for a lot of people, but nothing can also impact the environment as well. But you're not doing nothing, you're not doing any activities and etc. You don't use your vehicles, you don't use anything. You're actually contributing to the environment to make it more cleaner and sanitize.
Wow, thank you so much. So can I summarize that we are dying?
Yes, you.
Because we are not doing nothing.
Yes. You basically one step in the grave.
Okay, so yeah, actually, today is my time, so maybe another time. Okay. Thank you so much for Toastmaster Soki. Doing nothing is one of the much better rather than make the another forest for sawit. Okay, so let's move on to the another one. For tonight meeting, because we have a lot of the great speaker that want to speak, as the Toastmaster of the meeting, I will share the general evaluator team who will evaluate whole the meeting. The first we have I'm sorry, this is general evaluator Toastmaster Donna. She will evaluate our meeting from the start and the end. And we have Toastmaster Tegar over there, and he will give a time to signal the green, the yellow, and then the red. So you need to consider the color from Toastmaster Tegar for the offline member. And then for the online member, I think Toastmaster Sulthan or Toastmaster Kaffa will help you to change the background so you know the time that you spend. And another one, we have the Ah-WoD Counter. Toastmaster syaidah over there. Let's give a round of applause. She will count filler words and filler sound and count the word of the day for tonight meeting, which is a sanitize. I'm sorry, I think I missed something. Oh, okay, so I forgot. For GE is Toastmaster Leony. For Grammarian, Toastmaster Donna. And Toastmaster Donna will take a note of the grammar usage and also the quote from the beautiful speaker tonight, because I believe in every speech we can take something, the good things and the message to ourselves. And we have the Ballot Toastmaster Wenny, our new member over there in the online side. She will help for sharing the ballot to choose the best speaker and also choose the best evaluator. And then the next, we have the table topic master, Toastmaster Kaffa. He will lead the session for the second two. So let's we move on to the another agenda. As usual in our meeting, we have three type of the agenda. The first, we have the prepared speaker. We have 5 speaker for tonight. And then we have the table topic, and the last one is evaluator, evaluation session. So let's we open the meeting to the first agenda, which is the prepared speaker. And for the first speaker, we will call Toastmaster Ammar, but he will evaluate by Toastmaster Maliq. And Toastmaster Maliq stand by on the screen. Hi, Toastmaster Maliq.
Hello, Toastmaster Dedeh.
Okay, so this is the first time our hybrid meeting. Before we start, do you want to share something, maybe the quote of the day before? Question of the day for when you have done to make the better environment.
I'm sorry, this is the question to me?
Yes, question of the day before your introduction, Toastmaster Ammar.
Okay, my bad. All right, what I have done to make our environment better, I will say I will start with small things by reducing the waste. Like whenever I go to as much as I can, whenever I purchase something like maybe go to a supermarket, I will instead of using the plastic, I will using the uh paper bag, or I bring my own bag. That's a small thing. I think everything starts small, but if we do it continuously, it will make our environment become better. So I think that's what I did.
Well, thank you so much, Toastmaster Maliq. So let's introduction Toastmaster Ammar. The screen is yours.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Happy morning. It's very happy to be back. Now I'm online. I have the honor to serve as an evaluator for Toastmaster Ammar, who will be delivering his speech for level 1 project 2, writing a speech with a purpose. The length of the speech will be from 5 to 7 minutes, and he was delivering first speech engaging humor, and with the title of "I'll physically and mentally be there." Toastmaster Ammar, I'll physically and mentally be there. Toastmaster Ammar, the stage is yours.
Okay, testing. Okay. I think the okay. Right. Okay. Oh, sorry, Mr. Timer, because I was just warming up, not doing any wasting time before the speech. Okay. Anyway, happy morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests.
Happy morning.
Happy morning.
Okay, so what I just did was actually warming up. You know, before you do any exercise, before you do any activity, usually warm up. And why is it important before doing an activity? Well, there is like a sort of physical and mental uh, improvement that you can get from warming up. It is for you to be physically and mentally there when you are doing an activity in a certain place. So on today's speech, I will explain to you and share to you what it means to warm doing happiness and how does that
does it get to us? It's because we improve our mobility and our flexibility in our muscles. You know, when you usually go for jogging, to go for a run, or you are going to play football, you usually do warm-ups, right? And to ease you all in understanding what my topic of speech is, I will explain to you in my favorite sport, which is football, and I will give an example from parts of it. Okay, so warming up before doing a physical activity, it gives us mobility and flexibility, while also gives you an improvement in your mental health as well. You usually you know that in doing any warm up, you can feel the happiness coming up to your mind, and then you can get a sort of boost in your dopamines, endorphins, and serotonins, which is very important in maintaining a positive mindset. However, why does doing any warm-ups give you a better improvement in your mental health? It's because you will feel a sense of preparedness and confidence before you start something. Now, this is one thing that I would like to point out mostly in this speech. It is confidence that is very important when you are about to start something and reach a goal. Well, but if you want to reach something and you want to reach a goal, let's say you are playing as a football player. You usually see that many football players do warm-ups before going onto the pitch, and they know that they are focused on one point, which is winning the match. So that their mindset is going to be physically and mentally there, just like my title of speech. But anyway, when you see many football players or athletes doing warm-ups, and they focus on one thing, they feel the sense of preparedness, and from that they will get their goal and reach their goal easier. But how do we be actually physically and mentally there, just other than just doing warm-ups? Well, I mean, there's a lot of things that a physical action can do in your life. When you're about to face your boss, when you're about to start a football match, for example, just like I said, that's my favorite sport. It is important. And from starting a warming up, well, you just don't feel like you are about to stop, or maybe you are not feeling you're about to fail. You just get that sense of confidence that you are about to win and get that challenge. But anyway, from doing a physical action, just like warming up, you can find that from, let's say, just a football match. Okay, that's a simple example. When you see a goalkeeper conceding a goal, he will not be. There are two reactions when a football player concedes a goal. When a goalkeeper concedes a goal, there are two reactions, and there are two types of them. When the first goalkeeper he concedes a goal, their first reaction must be like, I just failed and I just conceded the goal. But when the second one, if they just concede a goal, but they do warm-ups like, come on, let's go, boys, we can do this. That is the optimal effect on doing actions, physical actions after. something. You know, it's like the best version. You know, most of you must think that the second goalkeeper is the optimistic one, and I think that as well. But anyway, yeah, just by doing warm-ups, it can give you a boost of confidence. It can give you some preparedness, and so you do not feel any failure, or you just feel a sense of positivity whenever you're just failing. So I think any of us should take warm-up before doing activity, whether you are prepared or not, because that is the only way you prepare before doing something. So let's do warm-ups to be physically and mentally there. Thank you, and back to Toastmaster of the meeting.
Woo, 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 woo.
Well,
Ammar,
thank you
Ammar.
so much, Toastmaster Ammar. Where I'm so will make our physically and also mentally there, so we can more productive in the work, on the school, or in holiday activity. Thank you so much. And let's we move on to our second speaker. We have Toastmaster Salma, and she will evaluate by Toastmaster Winda. Toastmaster Winda, please come on the stage and introduce Toastmaster Salma. Come.
Woo, woo, woo. Our welcoming
This stage is
ambassador.
for you, yeah. Happy morning, everyone.
Happy morning.
Happy
Happy
morning.
morning.
I always forget about that. Sorry. I'm honored be the evaluator. Master Salma is taking dynamic leadership. Level 1, project 2, writing a speech with purpose. The purpose of this project is for the member to learn or review basic methods for writing a speech with a defined purpose, and also to present a well-organized speech on any topic. Without further ado, please welcome Toastmaster Salma. When you're in doubt, read. When you're in doubt, read. Toastmaster Salma.
Happy morning, fellow Toastmasters. Have you ever been in a room full of people and still felt completely alone? I have. I have many friends to talk to, but I had books. One of the first was Majalah Bobo. Does anyone here like to read Majalah Bobo when they were a child?
Me. Yeah.
Cool. We have a lot of Bobo readers here. Um, so uh, one of the first memory that I had about Majalah was that my mom gave it to me, and my mom probably think, oh, it's just a children's magazine to keep me occupied at home. But a passport, not only a through those pages, I discovered stories, curiosity. I learned about countries far, far away. I read the stories about Bona, about Rongrong, Husin, and Paman Kikuk. I really like those stories. That something unexpected happened. It is friendship. I wrote a letter to Majalah Bobo and it was published. And from there, I gained pen pals from all over Indonesia. People I had never met, but I felt deeply connected to. Every month, I would wait at the door, waiting for the postman to come to receive my letters. Each envelope felt like proof that someone somewhere was thinking of me. So reading didn't just open my mind, but also it opened my world. And years later, reading stayed with me. But this time, it's not for friendship, but to deal on my day. I didn't know how to process the loss. Was it happened all of I couldn't help but think about all the anxiety and also the but I had to turn to this Old for One More Day by Mitch Albom. In that story, I found words for emotions that I couldn't name, and it reminded me that love doesn't end when someone is gone. It just simply changes form. And also, around that time, I read about a quote from James Baldwin, who wrote about grief and heartbreak as something to run away from, something to sit with, learn from, and grow through. And all of a sudden, my pain didn't feel as intense as before. So that's the quiet power of reading. It whispers, you are not alone. There are people that gone through the same thing with you, and we are here with you. And as life goes on, didn't just help me to heal, but it also gave me a chance to connect. Decided club. Uh, I met friends without any awkward small talk like I usually did. We didn't start with what do you do or what is your job, but we started with what did that chapter mean to you? So it was quite deep, and reading isn't just gave me a sense of community, but also a sense of belonging, a shared language we speak together. And because I like reading, I decided to take my IELTS test because I plan to do a postgraduate. And I expect to be okay. I'm very used to reading, but I didn't expect that my reading score was come out as 9.0. It was perfect. And I was very happy because it comes from my small habit, which is reading. So reading had been training me all along, not to just understand text, but also to understand people, emotions, and also the world. Because a book is never just a book, it is a bridge to knowledge, to healing, and also to connections. So, fellow Toastmasters, if there is one message that I'd like to leave you with, is this. When you are in doubt, read. When you are alone, read. And when you feel unheard, read. Because sometimes a book is a friend quietly waiting until you are ready to open it. Thank you.
Please give a round of applause for Toastmaster Salma. Buku adalah jendela dunia. So the book is the window. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Salma. Let's move on to the another speaker. We have Toastmaster Laras, and she will evaluate by Toastmaster Hanif. Toastmaster Hanif, please come on the stage and introduce Toastmaster Laras. Please give a round of applause for Toastmaster Hanif.
Happy morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Happy morning.
Good morning.
Tonight, I'm going to evaluate Toastmasters Laras. She is currently at level 2, project 3 in presentation mastery, which is Introduction to Toastmasters Mentoring. The purpose of this project is for the member to clearly define how Toastmasters envisions mentoring, and then is for the member to share aspects of a experience as a prodigy. So without further ado, let us welcome Toastmasters Laras with her title, From Force to Habit. From Force to Habit, Toastmasters Laras. The stage is yours.
Toastmaster Hanif. Happy morning, fellow Toastmaster and guests.
Happy
Happy
morning.
morning.
Happy morning.
2024 is a turning point of my life because there are 3 moments. The first one is when I made a presentations in front of around 100 people at work. At that time, I was nervous, and my heart was racing, and maybe in the outside it looked fine, but in the inside I felt not satisfied at all. And then the second moment is when my boss got mad at me. He was giving bad feedback to me because of my performance. And I felt like small, and I felt like I felt very down at that time. I think I was not confident at that time. And the second moment is when I got invited as a speaker in Indonesia Data Protection Summit. It is like a big event for data protections professionals. And I said no because I think I was not ready enough to become a speaker in front of the professionals. And then for those moments, I realized that I cannot be stuck. I cannot. I have to do something. I have to keep going. I have to grow. So after that, in 2025, I attend those master meetings, and then I join in April, hoping that I will become better. But in the first times when I attend Toastmasters, actually, honestly, I was very lazy. I was not uncomfortable at all because it's not my habit. It was not my habit. I was so sometimes I was I didn't want to do it, but even I was lazy, I kept doing it. I kept showing up. Even I started to read books before. I never read books. I read self-growth books and to get inspirations to do a speech. And then after that, after 2 or 3 speeches, something interesting happens. I met a presentations again in my work in front of 100, around 100 people again. And then I noticed differences. My heart was still racing, but it's shorter, not longer like before. And then I changed my presentation style. I make it more interactive, so I more engage with audience. It was not perfect, but finally I was satisfied. And it's because from 2 prepared speeches from Toastmaster, so I think it's like a magical for me. And then, but my boss, he still corrected me, of course, but at this time I didn't feel small. I felt that this is the problem is not 100 because of me, but I think he didn't give me a clear directions before. And then I have to mitigate it. So yeah, I feel more confidence. And the last of the year and in the end of the year, I accept the invitation as a speaker of Indonesian Data Protection Summit. Yeah, and before I said no, and then I was become yes. Maybe this progress may look small for some people, but for me, it's like a big change. And then because Toastmasters not didn't just change how I speak, but Toastmasters also changed how I face the challenges. And one more powerful learning for me is what we force ourselves to do, it becomes habits. And what becomes habits, it becomes cultures. And in Bahasa, I can say paksa, bisa, biasa, budaya. And in Toastmaster, I really feeling growing. And so let's grow together in here. Thank you. Woo!
Well, congratulations, Toastmaster Laras, first to have it. Yeah, I'm forced myself to become the Toastmaster of the meeting, and maybe it's a little bit nervous, but yeah, it's okay. We will make it as the experience, and as we learn by doing, we will like automatic to speak or automatic to get the hard thing with the easy way. Thank you so much. And let's we move on to the another speaker. We have Toastmaster Taufik, and he will be followed by our visiting Toastmaster from Jakarta Toastmaster Rizky Ridho. The screen is your. Please introduce Toastmaster Taufik.
Kiki.
Hi, Kaffa. Okay, so hi everyone. So I have the honor to evaluate Toastmaster Taufik. He will deliver the project research and presenting in the pathway of dynamic leaderships. The title is really exciting because it's one of the most talkative topic that we stumble upon social media, and those Master Taufik will bring such an exciting topic. So, without further ado, is our brain rotting or just waiting to relearn? Is our brain rotting or just waiting to relearn? Toastmaster Taufik Chanda, the stage is yours.
Yeah. Can you see my face?
Yes.
Yes. 2 years ago, I read 50 books in 1 year.
Oh.
Last year, I read only 10. But for me, it felt like a step backward. Now, 10 books is still a good number. In fact, according to Indonesia's National Library, the average is about 6 books a year. But I noticed a specific shift in my daily habits. Scrolling felt easier than reading. Finishing a chapter took longer. At first, I assumed my brain was broken. This belief is common among adults who are no longer in educations and still expected to keep learning and performing. We open our phone every day. We see hundreds of post videos and headlines every day, right? But we sometimes forgot that consuming a lot of information, it also means that there's something to sacrifice. And some people call this brain rot. Brain rots, according to
Oxford University Press is defined as the irritations of the mind caused by consuming a large amounts of trivial online content. And when we're talking about brain rot, it's not as easy as we think. Sometimes brain rot is as simply as we checking our phones every single day, right? And it made me think deeply. One thing that brain rot is not always make us not able to think, but sometimes it also make us stop to think. And this also a data highlight a change in behavior. A report from our socials reveals that brain rot reveals that, oh my god, what happened to me? I think I'm experiencing brain rot right now. So a report from our socials reveals that, oh my god, I don't know. Sorry everyone. All right. Okay. So I would like to talk about brain rot. Brain rot is actually, I don't know what happened to me, but I want to continue. So I read a lot of books, and it's actually interesting to notice that my behavior is actually changing in a bad ways. And as I read that many, I don't know. Wait. Can I step back for a moment? I don't know. Okay. Wait a minute. How many times? How long?
4 minutes 24 seconds.
All right. It's still a good time. Okay. I think I'm experiencing brain rot right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would like to talk about research and presenting, and for some reasons, I'm experiencing a brain rot. So, how long? Okay. Oh my God, my phone is also brain rot. I don't know what happened with me. A lot of work today. Sometimes, I don't know. I think I need to repeat this project then. Okay, okay. It's almost ready. Time is ticking. Okay. The data highlights a change in behavior. A report from We Are Socials reveals that the average of Indonesians spends over 7 hours online every day, with more than 3 hours on social media. For students, professionals, and lifelong learners, this doesn't change our behavior. It's also change what we believe we're capable of. Checking our phones every single day is actually suffering our attention. So we reset our attentions quickly. Professor Gloria Mark explained this in her book, Attention Span. She shows that the average of our focus time has dropped sharply in the digital age. So it doesn't mean that our brain is broken, it's simply because we have adapted to a new habit. And this raises a practical problem, whether our brains can be retrained to focus and learn deeply again. And I didn't find the answer immediately. I tried forcing myself to read more, but it didn't last. Eventually, my search led me to the book Learning How to Learn by Barbara Oakley and co-authors. And the answer is yes. Adults can still learn and they can store the memory longer because we have experience and motivation. And what matters most is how we learn. The book explains two important thinking modes. First, focus thinking, when we give full attention to one task. Two, diffuse thinking, when we step back and let our brains work in the background. Both are essential when we feel stuck, when solving a difficult problem. It's not because we're not capable to solving it, but because sometimes we need to walk away from the problem a little bit. And to explain this training works, the book uses a simple image. Working memory is like a small bag, and long-term memory is like a big locker. So repetition move the information from the small bag to big locker. And here's a critical tool: sleep. I was skeptical at first because sleeping felt like rest, but not learning. But this isn't just step, it's neuroscience. A landmark study, 2014, reveals that sleep promotes the formations of new neural connections for solidifying memory. And last night, I didn't sleep, so it's not working with me. So I'm not able to memorize my speech. It's my mistake. And yeah, so this research changed my understanding of learning. I used to understand that learning naturally gets harder with age, but what I learned is more helpful. The real cause is not distraction itself, but the belief that many adults form that something is wrong with them. Our brains are not broken or rotted, they are simply adapted to new habits. So if you're still wonder or doubt yourself because you think that, oh, I think it's too late for me. No, it is not. Your brain is not waiting. They are waiting and capable of relearning. Thank you.
Please give a round of applause for Toastmaster Taufik, who finished the speech about brain rot. Actually, it's not happen to Toastmaster Taufik. Actually, I also have the brain rot as well. I forget the name of the Kutub Utara and then so on. I do it a lot, so don't worry. Everyone have the space and time to recognize what we relearn about new something. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Taufik. Let's move to the next one. We have Toastmaster Vincent. He will share with us the speech and he will be evaluated by Toastmaster Sony. Toastmaster Sony, please come on the stage and introduction Toastmaster Vincent. The stage is for you.
Thank you, Madam Tom. Happy morning, everyone.
Happy morning.
Happy morning.
It's me again, Toastmaster Sony. Now I serve as the evaluator for Toastmaster Vincent. Toastmaster Vincent will deliver the project Focus on the Positive. In this project, Toastmaster Vincent has recorded his emotional journal and reframed his negative emotion into a positive one. Ooh, I wonder what's inside that he had on this project. Let's wait no more. Please welcome Toastmaster Vincent. Mind as Remedy. Mind as Remedy, Toastmaster Vincent.
Ladies and gentlemen, does anyone here believe that our mental health condition will affect our physical health condition? If you Believe with me? Please raise your hand.
Yes, yes, we do.
Okay, thank you everyone. When we are sad, when we are angry, when we are having a negative emotion, it will make our body feels very weak. When we are happy, we feel like, oh, we feel my body feels very light. Even the dirty air of Jakarta feels like the clean air in Puncak. Wow, it's amazing. And I will tell you a story about my experience, how my mental health affect my physical health. Sorry. 3 months ago, from October 2025 until November 2025, I got a very hard, a very severe sickness. Within 2 months, I got bronchitis. I got cough every day. Sometimes I got fever. Sometimes I got flu. I sneeze every day. And then sometimes I get headaches, a very, very hurt headaches in my head. Within 2 months, can you imagine? Very hard for me. And at that time, I got really frustrated. I got confused. How can I recover from the sickness? Because I never got a sickness for 2 months long. Initially, I thought I only got a normal flu because previously I forgot a flu and I can recover within 1 week. I never thought that is a bronchitis. Until, okay, after I get the first symptoms, I just think, okay, I think I only got a normal flu. Then turns out 2 weeks later, still got cough. Then, okay, this is normal. I think I should go to the doctor. Then, long story short, I went to the doctor and the doctor examined myself. I got visit the lab and I got my lungs scanned by the x-ray and the doctor said, oh, you got bronchitis, man. You need to eat these medicines, the antibiotics and all the medicines so you can be recovered within around 2 weeks. Okay, I trust this doctor. And after I get back from the hospital, I drink all the medicines until all the medicines already empty within 2 weeks. But turns out I still got the sickness, still coughing and other symptoms. Then it got me thinking, what is wrong with me? Then, oh, maybe because my house is dirty. I think better I clean my house, then I get recovered. Maybe that way. Maybe because my house dirty, I still got my bronchitis. That was I'm thinking. Yeah, it's better compared to I go to the doctor and I will spend a few million rupees again. And I clean my house together with my wife. I swept the floor of my house. I clean all the glass in my house. Then okay. Then a few days later, I still got the symptoms. Vincent, are you angry against someone, like maybe your boss or your colleague or your friend? Then it got me thinking, I don't think so. Then she replied, because in psychology, there's a condition called psychosomatis. Psychosomatis is a sickness, a physical sickness which caused by a mental sickness. So when you are angry or sad or you are afraid about someone or something, it will cause a physical sickness into your body. I remember I having a grudge against someone. I'm angry against my boss. Since early 2025, I got a new boss, and I don't understand why the reason until now. He seems doesn't like me, this new boss, and he never put me in charge for a new project. He only make me as a supporter. He never put me in charge for a project as market. Only make me as a supporter. He only put me in a project within 2 months. Then I move again to the project within 3 months. Then I move again. I only become a supporter. I never got a chance to client or other engineer or another site officer, and the other person. My work only making drawings, something like that. And previously, actually, I already confront him personally, but he never budged. He never give me the project. Then I tried a more extreme idea. How about I confront personally, but in a meeting, so everyone can see my how it will happen. Only two possibilities will happen. The first possibility, my colleagues in the meeting just stay silent and will support me. That's what I'm thinking. And the second possibility, my colleagues understand my condition and they will support me, so I can get to work on the project. That's it. And long story short, here comes the day in the meeting, and we were having a meeting. We were delivering the report of what we are working on that day, and I take a deep breath, and I to collect my thoughts and my braveness, and I said to him, "Hey boss, this past 1 year I've been working with you. I think that I'm not an important person. That's what I think. That's what I feel this past 1 year. Then please, can you give me work on a project as an architect, so I can be improved, so I can be
I'm
the
really
same level
sorry
as
to hear that,
yours."
Vincent. Could you wrap it up? It's already 8 minutes.
Yeah, okay. So I can be at the same level as yours. And yeah. Sorry, I got blamed because of it. Then long story short, he gave me the project to work. He gave me the chance to work on the project. And yeah, after that, a few weeks later, I got recovered. And yeah, I'm very happy because of it. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I only want to say that when you are having a trouble, just be brave. Just try to speak out with everyone around you. Don't let all your problem stuck inside your mind. So you can be recovered from your sickness. Thank you everyone for listening. Back to you, Toastmaster of the meeting.
Toastmaster Vincent, because with join Toastmaster, we know that you will grow. Please give a round of applause again. It's all for all the four speaker for tonight meeting. And before we continue to the next one, I will call our timer, Toastmaster Tegar, to share the report as well. So Toastmaster Tegar, are you ready? I think he's still counting, so please come on stage and share your report here so we can know who is eligible and not. This time is for you.
Thank you.
Okay, now I want to tell you guys about the result that all of the members spoke. The first speaker spoke, the name of the speaker is Toastmaster Ammar, spoke for 6 minutes and 50 seconds. And the second speaker is Toastmaster Salma, spoke for 5 minutes and 22 seconds. She was eligible. And also Toastmaster Ammar is overtime. And I'm sorry.
Still eligible.
Still eligible. And third speaker is Toastmaster Laras, spoke for 6 minutes and 42 seconds. She was eligible. And fourth speaker is Toastmaster Taufik, spoke for 9 minutes and 28 seconds. He was overtime. And the last but not least, Toastmaster Vicentius spoke for 9 minutes and 18 seconds. He was overtime. Thank you. That's all for me.
Thank you so much for the report as well. So we continue to our Ballot Counter to share the link and so QR so we can choose the best prepared speaker for tonight's meeting.
Okay, I will share. Goodness. Okay, here is the QR code. Can you see my screen, everyone?
Yes.
Yes, we can
see. Okay, and let me share the. Hold on. Second. Here is the link.
So please everyone to vote the best prepared speaker for tonight's meeting. Okay, so I think it's enough, Toastmaster Wenny. Thank you so much for your report. And let's move on to the another session, which is the table topic. Please give a round of applause for Toastmaster Kaffa. This is the first time Toastmaster Kaffa become. If you are first time or maybe come because miss us.
Can you see the share screen? Nggak bisa ya?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Maybe you can help to share screen.
Your WhatsApp is on Zoom.
Oh, my WhatsApp is on.
I think Toastmaster Sulthan can share the.
Yeah, Toastmaster Sulthan, could you please help?
So let me help you share screen before any docs here. Okay.
Because if the WhatsApp open up in the online, I think it's so dangerous. So this is, I will contact with you because you are the table topic master, right? Good luck for you.
Okay. Is the online viewer? Yeah. Can the online viewer see this screen?
Yes, we can.
Okay. So tonight, the topic is a breath of fresh air. What is a breath of fresh air? Ammar? Something new. Yeah, okay. And it's not our usual table topic. Next slide. To shorten things up, I'm gonna give you 8 slides and 6 options. Slide 1 is to introduce yourself. Slide 2, read the topic.
confidently. Slide. Okay, so the important part is the slide 3, 5, 7. Those are the image. And the next slide after that is the slide before that, explaining the image. No, wait. The image. Okay, without further ado, to the next. Because it's a new thing, I'm gonna give you 3 tips. The metaphor escape. And just like this picture represent topic is just like this image. This forces your brain to connect the image and the topic. And the oblivious technique. We don't know those images, so do you, but does the viewer don't know that you don't know the image? Okay, so and the bridge phrase. And this brings me to my next point, etc. Okay, let's start to the table topic then. Okay, yeah. Next. Who wants to volunteer? Shoki, let's go.
Yes. Brave. Nggak bisa.
Which number do you like the most? 5? 5. Okay. Yeah. The stage is yours.
My name is
My name is. My name is. Ausimas. Hello, my name is Emin.
Okay.
And I present to you
Next slide.
Oh my God. What's this?
The forbidden workout routine. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, do you need a thrill in your life? Are you looking for an exercise that could burn you up literally? Imagine this, you're having a really sunny day in the Savannah. You're chill, but you have nothing to do. You need that adrenaline rush. You need that booster. But why not getting chased by a lion? Ladies and gentlemen, this exercise works, but it will cost you your life if you don't run fast enough. But in life, sometimes we need to run faster because the threat is closing. All of the anxieties that are attacking us right now is trying to grab us. So run as fast as you can, stay alive, and make sure to always go faster. The only one who can determine who's faster, the lion and you, is God. So pray. Thank you.
So there was actually more slides for you. Yeah, there are 8 slides, right? Like I said. So doctor hate this because continue the presentation, and then this is what our clients have told us about that workout. That's how it should go. But okay, it's fine.
Brain hurts.
Oh my God. For the next speaker.
Okay, next speaker, let's go. Any online or Syaidah?
Can I
Syaidah,
try online?
Me.
Oh,
Me.
Donna.
Donna. Okay, Donna.
Sorry, I'm eating Baki. Okay, yeah, let's go.
Trường meeting trường meeting đó. Okay, Donna, which number would you like to choose?
Number 1.
Number 1. Where's my mouse?
In there.
Donna, the stage is yours.
Hold on, just clarify. So therefore, so like that, right?
Yeah. Or you could say like.
Okay, let's go. Hello, my name is Donna, and I will teach you. How I became a millionaire by the age of 6. Hi everyone, this is how I started from zero using the back of my car. I'm sure you remember that child, but don't worry. I have a franchise that I started when I was 4. And then I sold lemonade using franchise system. It was amazing. I got to learn how to do everything from zero. Therefore, but then the market crashed because of oranges. Okay, well, I saw it. So there's a thing called bubbles, ladies and gentlemen, and I was 6 when the orange bubble popped. So I invested my last dollars in crayons and toys and Spider-Man. So I pivoted. The skill that I learned when I was 6 is to be flexible and to learn how to pivot. Because if I stay in my lane, chose to only sell oranges, I now. Therefore, that is it. So, ladies and gentlemen, the lesson is don't forget to start your business at the age of 4 from the back of your car. Thank you.
Okay, for any offline participants want to try? Okay, Syaidah, let's go. Oh yeah, which number would you like in? Back. Which number would you like to pick? 1 and 2nd. Okay. Second.
Hello everyone, my name is Syaidah, and in this opportunity I wanna in here I wanna warn you about
Oh my
the end is near. Can you believe? Yes, because the end is near. As you can see, this cat's so cute, but it was so sad. She was sick, and when we got to the doctor, she always cried because she will die this year. So it will make us sad. But you need to know for the next slide. You need to know. Should we be afraid? No, because the cat she can't swim. Why I told she? Because the cat, she name is Kitty. Kitty can swim. So Kitty will go to the dog. The dog is basically her friend. So Kathy shouldn't be afraid because she can swim and meet her friend, which is the yellow dog. But the next slide, you need to know about the only way to survive is this the dog. Yes, unfortunately, when Kathy swim on the ocean, Kathy can't see the yellow dog, but Kathy met the dog. But the is very the next slide. Yeah, the dog is very dangerous because the dog eat Kathy. So Kathy will end this year. So for this picture, we can learn the life is journey. So take your journey, take your pain, choose your belief, and do the best. Thank you very much.
Okay, for the next speaker, I'd like to pick the guest online. Guest Firdi, are you there?
Yes, I am here. Hello.
Okay. Which number would you like to pick?
Which one do I have? Which one do I have left?
3, 5, 6.
Let's choose 6.
6. Okay. Time and place is yours.
Hello, everyone. My name is Firdi, and I can't live without. My emotional support soulmate. My dog that apparently dies few years ago. So I've been living on a on life support. So my soulmate is this dog has been through thick and thin with me. So when he dies, it was like losing a part of my soul. And what comes next might surprise you. Next slide, please. We have a complicated relationship because Taylor Swift too much. Since because with Taylor Swift, she recently got really interested into Tom Brady, the American footballer athlete, right? And I don't really like that guy. Because of my soulmate really loves Taylor Swift, I have to be supportive about it. But I can't really condone what Taylor Swift did when meeting with Tom Brady and spending all of that jet fuel just to meet him. So, at the end of the day, the real story why my soulmate passed away because I had to put him down. But he taught me an important lesson, and that is the important lesson is to just jump right into it, to love what you love, no matter what other people say, even if it would probably kill you. That's it. That's it, right?
That's it.
That's it. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, okay. Because we ran out of time, we might have to close this table topic, but see you in the future, hopefully. Back to you, Tom.
Thank you so much, Miss for applause for Toastmaster Kaffa, such unique table topic master, because this is the first time we show the line of the speech need to follow the interaction, and it's so funny when we're talking about the toy and then investment and then that and so on. Good luck for Toastmaster Kaffa, and I think I did the report for Toastmaster Tegar. Just quick, who is eligible or not?
Shauki,
Yeah.
Donna, Firdi.
Only both of them
Only
eligible.
three.
Only three.
Yeah.
Toastmaster Ferdi, soon to be Toastmaster Ferdi, Toastmaster Shauki, and then
Toastmaster Donna.
Toastmaster Donna. So we only have 3 person. Toastmaster Wenny, could you please share the link for 3 person? Toastmaster Shauki, Toastmaster Donna, and soon to be Toastmaster Ferdi.
Okay. Let me share the screen. All right, here is the QR code. I put the link on the chat box. Can you access it?
Yes, we can. So everyone, please vote for the best table topic speaker because we need to appreciate everyone who speak in the front of the stage. It's not easy, right? Okay, so we move on. Thank you, Toastmaster Wenny, because we run out of time. So I will call our general evaluator, Toastmaster Leony, to lead the session of the evaluation. But I think we need to take a picture for the online members. So I need your help, Toastmaster Leony, to lead this session. Back to our DE.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dedeh. Now let's have a picture, everyone. On site, if you want to come and join us, you can probably. Okay, yeah.
I
More.
think I
That's
need
better.
help in other class because my connection is slow. I cannot screenshot.
All right, it's okay. I will take a picture of all you guys. Okay. So when I say 1, 2, 3, well, you know what to do. Okay. Take the most beautiful pose. And 1, and 2, and 1, and 2, and okay. Speak. Now let's move on to the now we are on the evaluation session. Can I the on-site? Let me just pop myself. Okay, everyone. Now for the first evaluation session, we have the prepared speech evaluation session. So without further ado, I would like to call the first evaluator. And the first evaluator today is Toastmaster Maliq. I would like to hand this screen to Toastmaster Maliq. The screen is yours.
Thank you, Madam GE or Madam President. Ladies and gentlemen, warm up give us confidence and help us mentally and physically be there. Please join me, give a round of applause to Toastmaster Ammar for delivering such a very powerful speech. Can we give him a round of applause, guys? Okay, thank you so much. Tonight, I will not call myself as an evaluator, but rather I will call myself as your speaking partner. And as your speaking partner, I will be sharing my notes and hear what I notes from your speech. What went well? First, I really like the idea of your messages. It's very clear and really relevant to the audience because your idea of warm up give us confidence and sense of preparedness that's give really relevant to us and really easy to follow as well. Second, your speech was practical because the idea of warm up this not very difficult. It's not something that only stuck in our mind, but it's also something that really practical that we can do right away. And third, the clarity of your tone. I like the way you speech. You deliver it with a very clear articulation, so people can easy to follow your speech. And what can be improved? First, on the structure improvement, the structure of your speech, I noticed there are a couple of back and forth messages that you deliver. For example, you already explained that warm up give you a sense of preparedness and also confidence, but then in the beginning and then in the middle and then you also seems like back and forth delivering the speech, so it's kind of making us very difficult to understand what's the main idea. I would suggest you to use the clear framework. For example, you start with a background problem and also turning points, solution, and also the impact for the audience. That way, it will make us easy to understand the main idea of your speech. Second, I would suggest you to use or add a personal example. While your idea is very powerful, but it's more impactful if you add more personal example. For example, like this. Oh, not long ago, I saw a football competition where the players start with a warm up, but then eventually he won the competition. And not 1 week after that, I did the same similar thing to deliver my speech or deliver my presentation. I was very nervous, but then I do a little bit of warm up, and eventually I deliver my speech and presentation, and everyone understood. I think by giving the real example, it will be adding more idea to the audience on how to do things. So that will be make your speech more impactful. And the last thing is the key takeaway. I would notice the closing line is a little bit weak. If you can add something like so ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be confident, make sure before you do everything, start with a warm up. Because with a warm up, you will be able to achieve your goals and you will be physically and mentally be there. Something like this. To sum up, overall, your speech was very good. The idea of the message is very clear, and also you deliver with the clear tone and practical advice. However, by adding some of the improvement that I just suggest, structure your speech better and also add personal example and sharpen the key takeaway that will make your speech even more impactful. Overall, that's all the notes that I can share tonight. I will challenge you to improve your speech on your next delivery and looking forward for your next speech. Thank you so much and back to you, Madam G.
Thank you, Toastmaster Maliq, for sharing things that we can improve our speech, which is structure, take a personal example, and key messages. Now we move on to our second waiter, and she's an on-site. Let's welcome Toastmaster Winda to the stage. Toastmaster Winda, the stage is yours.
Gak bisa, yang satunya please.
Is there any problem? Should we move on to the next evaluator?
No.
Yes, Madam GE. Books don't only heal, but they also give us a chance to connect. Toastmaster Salma. Please give a big round of applause for Toastmaster Salma. Okay. What an inspiring and informative speech. By listening to Toastmaster Salma's speech, I feel like I want to read more books. Okay. What I like from Toastmaster Salma's speech, the first one, great hook, questions. And also, not only it's a great hook by using questions, but Toastmaster Salma also use relatable questions. Have you ever felt lonely in a room full of people? That's very relatable. I believe that most of us already have that experience. Using questions, it will be for us to grab attention because we only need 7 seconds to grab the audience attention. And then the second one, relatable and beneficial information. I noticed that Toastmaster Salma shared the benefit of reading books. Beginnings by reading books, we can open our minds, and also because we can improve her IELTS score, and also she can connect to the world, to the people, by get her writing published in Bobo. Yeah, I can relate to that also because I'm one of Bobo's reader, Bobo's magazine reader. And also she can get pen pals, people from around Indonesia. That's very impactful. Yeah, not only she can get the benefit, but also she can get the real impact by reading the books. And also not only that, she also shared about how books also good for healing. So when we are anxious, when we are sad, just turn to the books. Okay. Toastmaster Salma, there are some things for room for improvement. The first one, I noticed that you shared about how you can gain friendship. It would be better if you give real example. For example, you can share one of the letter that you get. So the audience will get more excitement. Oh, Toastmaster Salma, oh, that's the example of the letter. Wow, okay, maybe I should be like her by reading books and then get published and will have more friends. You can share the example of the letter to make the audience feel more excited. And then the second one, I noticed that while delivering your speech, there are times when you look at their side. Perhaps I think it will make the audience feel not engaged. So sometimes when you're delivering your speech, you look at their sides. So it would be better if you next time in your speech can focus on the audience. So the audience can feel that you are focusing on them. To sum up, the good things about your speech is great hook and also relatable and also beneficial information that make us get inspiration to read more books. Thank you, Toastmaster Salma, and also room for improvement. Put a real example by sharing one of the letters maybe to get audience more excited and have more eye contact to the audience. Thank you, Toastmaster Salma. Congratulations for completing this project, and we cannot wait to see and also listen to your next speech. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Winda, for sharing about real examples and also eye contact, which is so important when we deliver a speech. Now let's move on to the third evaluator, which is the third evaluator, Toastmaster Hanif. Toastmaster Hanif, the stage is yours.
I was so nervous before joining Toastmasters. Ladies and gentlemen, there are 3 points that I really like from Toastmasters Lara's speech. The first one, her personal stories. However, personal stories are something authentic. Her journey before joining Toastmasters and then her journey after joining Toastmasters. And then the second, the usage of the stage. She has already demonstrated to us 3 main events that happened in 2024. When she had to present in front of 100 people, and then when her boss get mad at her, and then when she became a speaker in data protection convention. And then the third one is her pace. Toastmasters Lara's pace is not too fast, it's not too slow. So it makes us easier to engage with your speech. However, in Toastmasters, there is room for improvement. And if you don't mind, I can suggest you 2 points. The first one is some certain events. For example, when you have to present in front of 100 people, and then you was nervous at the time, you could act something like this. Oh, I was so nervous. 100 people, there are a lot of numbers. You could add something like this. And then the second one, perhaps try to put a hook at the beginning of your speech. If I were you, I would say anyone who feels nervous when a lot of people can get your audience's attention. However, overall, all of your speech, your personal stories, your stage usage, and then your pace, however, try to put some more expression and try to create a hook that relates with your speech. And I have to say that you are not as nervous as you were when you delivered your speech in here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hanif. Yeah, I agree with you. It is so important that we put expression and also hook, interesting hook in the speech. Thank you, Toastmaster Hanif. And now let's move on to our next evaluator. It's going to be online now. Toastmaster Rizky Rido from JTC. Toastmaster Rizky, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Madam GE. Okay, so who's in here online and offline amazed by Toastmaster speech, well-researched speech? Please give a reactions. Wow, it's really, I think in offline is so many and in online is so many too. Okay, so please give an applause for Toastmaster Taufik's speech. Okay, since Toastmaster Taufik requests that he will focus more on structure and content, I will give some observations about those two things. The first is the structure. I really like the way Toastmaster speech began with personal experience because it's really good introduction. It's really good start to connect with his speech, especially when the speech is about his and presenting, and to begin with the introduction of personal experience, it's really great to put more connection in it. The second is that well-researched content about how Toastmaster Taufik deliver the way to relearn in the of social media, in the midst of many short video content, and his site prominent books and prominent scholars, and that way Toastmaster Taufik can bring some, I don't know, some evidence base. And there is a way, there is something that can be more impactful for Toastmaster Taufik speech. And the first is about the introduction. The introduction is really good. When you put the reading books, social media, and brand work, the connection seems missing. So if I was the audience, I will ask myself, what is the connection between reduce in reading books, between social media and brand work? Because there are a lot of, I don't know, cause and effects about why people not reading books. Maybe it's because their energy is diminished, or because there is an alternative platforms like audiobook and etc. So Toastmaster Taufik will have to make more connections so that the introduction and the body and the conclusions more sound and more convincing. And the second is that about the brain rot. I noticed that Toastmaster Taufik exhibit the brain rot by by giving the stage presenting convincing about the effect of brain rot. I want to suggest that consider the alternative. What I mean about consider the alternative is that okay, brain rot is something that we need to be careful about. However, there is some alternative that has been discussed. A lot of researchers discuss about that because the research about brain rot itself is flawed in methodologically. So you need to consider, is there any alternative point of view regarding brain rot? Because a lot of experts already saying that. And that way, you can make some conclusions. You can make more connection between the book, the introduction, the body about Bennett and how we learn and the conclusions. So that's all for my evaluations. Back to you, Madam GE.
Thank you so much, Dr. Rizky, for such a thorough and detailed evaluation, which is I really amazed with that. And now let's move on to the next evaluator, which is Toastmaster Sonny. Toastmaster Sonny, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Madam GE. Toastmaster Vincent, I agree with you that emotion can affect your health. But one other thing that emotion can affect is also how people speak. Let's give a round of applause to Toastmaster Vincent for delivering such a wonderful speech. At the beginning of the speech, I immediately liked how Toastmaster Vincent opened his speech with a provoking questions. Who doesn't get provoked with the questions at the beginning? He then continued with explaining about his sick condition with a beautiful body language and not to mention sick gesture. Then maybe some of you, including me, thinks like, oh, what happened? Does he really sick? Oh no, it's just part of his speech. That's a smart movement so that we can feel your speech by your body language. Then you slowly move to the resolution that apparently your health is affected by your emotions, your condition at pause, and how you finally resolve it. To me, that was a beautiful structure from the opening to conclusion. You start with emotion, resolution, and beautifully wrap with the conclusion. That's a well done speech. Now, while I do agree that his structure is amazing, that's also the big issue because Toastmaster Vincent's speech was over time. I'll give two suggestions for improvement how Toastmaster Vincent can improve his speech and timing. Now we have 7 minutes. So what I will suggest is that Toastmaster Vincent can divide his speech like this, like 2 to 3 minutes for the opening, explaining that he's getting sick. 2 minutes in the middle, explaining the resolutions that apparently it's because of his condition with his boss. And the last 2 to 3 minutes is the resolution and conclusion, how he finally resolved this. Now, I know that some of you think that how can we squeeze that a lot of information into this time sequences? The next key to improve Toastmaster Vincent's speech is that to reduce the wordings. Don't over-explain, reduce the repetition, and try to use concise word. Yeah, some might think that, but then the speech become unclear if we reduce some words. Now, here's the thing. Once your speech has a beautifully wrapped in a good conclusions, everything in the opening and the body will be clear. So the key is reduce your words and wrap beautifully in your conclusion. And to challenge Toastmaster Vincent even more, I challenge to use a wider screen. Don't worry, delivering your speech online is not an excuse. You can use a, vertical screen, wider screen, so that you can have a wider movement of your body. But all in all, a beautiful speech with a beautiful structure, with a better timing, and wider screen. I think this speech can be better for your mind and heart. Thank you. Back to Madam G.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sonny, for a technical and also encouraging evaluation. Now let's call our timer today, Toastmaster Tegar, to give a timer report for all the evaluators. Toastmaster Tegar, the stage is yours.
Okay, now I want to tell you guys about the result of the evaluation speaker. The first speaker is Toastmaster Maliq. Toastmaster Maliq spoke for 4 minutes and 41 seconds. He was overtime. And the second speaker, Toastmaster Winda, spoke for 3 minutes and 26 seconds. She was eligible. And the third speaker, and the third evaluation is Toastmaster Hanif. He spoke for 2 minutes and 13 seconds. And the fourth speaker for evaluation, Rizky Ridho, Toastmaster Rizky Ridho spoke for 3 minutes and 27 seconds. And the last, Toastmaster Sonny spoke for 3 minutes and 13 seconds. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tegar. Now let's call our ballot counter. Toastmaster Wenny, the screen is yours.
There is R for the vote, and I've put the link on the chat box. Can you access it?
All right, while we are waiting, I hope everyone on site already take a screenshot of the QR code. And now move on to the next session, which is the general evaluation report. And I would like to call first one our grammarian. Our grammarian, Toastmaster Nadira.
Hello. Happy morning, everyone. My name is Donna, and I'm here to serve as your grammarian. I'll be quick, it's almost 9. Hang on. But as quick as I am not quick. I got things to say. Okay. So, I have quotes from today. A book isn't just a book, it is a bridge to knowledge and connections. From Toastmaster Salma. And then, what we force ourselves to do becomes a habit. What is a habit becomes a culture. From Toastmaster Laras. And psychosomatic illnesses are physical symptoms caused by psychological causes. From Toastmaster Vincent. Notable uses, really interesting idioms today. Idioms are sayings or, oh, well, not peribahasa in Indonesian, but yeah, you'll find it. Okay, first, he never budged, which means he never changed his mind. Second, through thick and thin, meaning through hard and easy times. And then, jump right into it, which means to dedicate ourselves fully. And the fault lies with, meaning the person who is guilty is... Okay. And then, the areas of improvement. First, the Jakarta. So proper nouns, such as names like Jakarta, Bogor, Rizky, Leony, and Donna, they do not use articles. You don't put and the before them. So you just say Jakarta. And then, malelelelelele, the English word for malelelelele is to melt. And then, kelapa sawit, the English word for kelapa sawit is palm oil, or oil palm, the other way around. And what is the Indonesian word for North Pole? That is right. So, Kutub Utara, the English word for Kutub Utara is North Pole. Next, tonight meeting, we need to explain that this meeting belongs to this night, therefore we say tonight's meeting to express ownership. I'm running through my notes, bear with me. Okay, my score was come out. So you can't do this. Even in passive, this is not correct. So we say my score came out. And then Even I was lazy, I kept going. Almost, but we do need to add when. Even when I was lazy, I kept going. And then, not 100 because of me. We add a percent, not 100% because of me. And then, most talkative topic. Talkative is for humans who talk a lot. Because topics can't talk, we say most popular topics or most talked about topics. And then we have a pronunciation exercise right here. Road versus wrote versus rot. Can you say road, please? Unmute yourselves.
Road.
Road. That's right. A road means street. Wrote. Please repeat.
Wrote.
That's right. Wrote. That means repetitive. And rot. Please repeat.
Rot.
That's right. It means to decay. So these things mean three different things. Road, wrote, and rot. Okay, a few more. First, the third form of rot is rotten, not rotted. And then we have veiling versus failing. This is a common trap with Indonesian speakers of English. To veil means to wear the hijab, and to fail means not to succeed at something. They mean two different things. And then I heard the word headache with an ish sound. It's supposed to be headache. Can you repeat, please?
Headache.
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 Awesome. Yes, headache. And then to eat or drink your medicine. This is a literal translation from Indonesian, to eat your medicine. But in English, we say take your medicine. Lastly, to collect my braveness. Instead, we can say courage or bravery. Collect my courage, collect my bravery. Oh, that is all. My grammarian report in one breath. Thank you. I will return the control to our journal evaluator, Toastmaster Leony.
Thank you so much, Madam Grammarian, and also our Madam IPP. Always love about your grammarian report. It was so insightful and also detailed. Thank you. Toastmaster Donna. Now let's move on to the Ah-WoD Counter. Our newest member will deliver the Ah-WoD Counter. Toastmaster Sheila, the screen is yours.
No, it's Toastmaster syaidah.
Pardon,
Oh, I'm sorry, Toastmaster Shaida. I'm really sorry, Toastmaster Nur Shaida, our Ah-WoD Counter. The stage is.
Thank you so much, Madam Press. Yeah, congratulations for tonight's meeting because we use as many as we can. Yeah, I count around 66. We use and for 14, but I'm very sorry I can't share the table because of suddenly my tablet was hang. Yes, but I'm very happy because there are two people use the word of the day, synthesize, which is our Madam Toastmaster. Please give her an applause. And then one more, but I forget, I'm sorry. But I remember two people, but I remember one of them is Toastmaster Dedeh. And yeah, I think we use filler words every day, every we speak because of we are nervous. When we are nervous, we don't want to. The speak is empty, so we use and then I think yeah, that's because of fear of silence. And I have some of tips for you. I feel why we usually use filler of word because of that and how to decrease that. Yes, because of we are lack of preparation or we are nervous. So we have to prepare, well prepare. And then we need to practice. When we repeat again, it's like as usual, like we talk each other. So when we talk each other with our friends, usually there is no because like common and like habit. And then I think we need to explore many vocabulary. That's because of we lack the so we hard to find the word. So I suggest for me, for us, so we need to explore another vocabulary to make easier when we don't have an idea what we have to speak. So that's all for me. Good luck for your next speech. So make practice a lot. Let's practice a lot. And another tips is slow down your speaking pace, because when you're nervous and then your speaking is so fast, it's quite hard to avoid filler word. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Syaidah, for such a detailed report, and also thank you for the tips. Now, I'm going to give my own report as general evaluator. So the first thing that I would like to, okay, let's share screen first. Okay, our general evaluation report for today. First one, what we're doing well. The first thing is supportive environment. So there's a reason why we recite our club mission, which is we are here to provide a supportive and safe environment. And I would like to say that today we've successfully done it. We create a supportive environment where people feel safe to make mistakes. That is so important. The second one that we're doing well is creativity. I really love that we have creativity in terms of setting up this hybrid session and also the speech and also the table topic session. It means that we keep on doing new things freshly and engage members and also guests. Now the third one that we do really well also experiment to improve. I do notice that our VPE try to remove the GE introduction to save more time. Now that is something that I would like to comment about. I think it was something that is good because it means that we keep on making little details to improve our meeting, and that is something that could also gradually try to notice what are the things that we can remove or what things that we can add. Now, what are the things that we can improve? The first one, I do notice that there's a slight difference with the agenda and the real timing or the real role takers. So please make sure that there is an agenda update slide. And the second one is time balancing. Love the creativity, love the experiment, pay attention to the time schedule on the agenda so that we can stay on track. Just like now we are behind the schedule for more than 10 minutes. Okay, so that is all from me as the general evaluator for today. I would like just to give you this one quote. Keep what works, improve what doesn't, and do it one meeting at a time. This is what we are going to do in Toastmasters. So that is all from me as your general evaluator. Now I would like to call our Ballot Counter to the stage. Okay, our Ballot Counter, Toastmaster Wenny, are you ready?
Yeah, I would like to share the result. from our votes today. Alright,
Okay.
for the first one, the best prepared speaker for tonight goes to Toastmaster Salma. Congratulations. Uh,
Congratulations, Toastmaster Salma.
do we
Wait,
take the
Let's take a picture first.
of course. Toastmaster Salma, pause in 3, 2. All right. Thank you.
Okay, and then for the next one, the best table topic speaker for tonight goes to Toastmaster Donna. Congratulations.
Right. Congratulations. Wait, where's Toastmaster? Donna, Donna, Donna. Okay, this one. Spotlight. When I post Toastmaster Donna in 3, 2, yeah. All right. Money, money, money. Thank you.
Okay, last but not least, our best evaluator for tonight goes to Toastmaster Sony. Congratulations, Toastmaster.
Ahoy, ahoy. Where's Alvi?
I'm looking the trophy.
Looking for trophy.
Looking for trophy already.
Langsung lawan.
Langsung balas.
Ah,
udah molor, woy.
that's what's special in the outside. You got the photo from online and on the venue too.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
All right, then. Thank you.
All right, I think that's all from me. Maybe back to the Madam President or
Okay, well,
Toastmaster of the meeting. Toastmaster
yeah,
Dedeh.
we'll hand it
Okay.
to the Toastmaster.
okay,
Okay, thank you so
Toastmaster
much.
of
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Wenny, for to sharing the winner and announce. Before I closing this meeting, maybe I need help for Toastmaster Sultan to share screen, please. Because tonight we have a theme with the fresh air we breathe. There is some of the action that we could doing. The first one, we need to be aware and also wisely to eat the food, because the wasting the food is similar with the wasting the energy, because a lot of the trust with from our food is will be more uh, negative impact to our environment. And for the next one, if you have the email, have the Gmail, and a lot of the inbox in your email, you need to delete it, because the storage in the Gmail is one of the wasting energy for our environment. You know about the data center, about the AI and something else, a lot of the water in the ocean, actually it will be decreased because they need to be more cooler for the data center and so on. So we need to be careful and wise to save our storage in the internet as well. I think it's all from me, and I will closing this statement with, if we live today, what should be we live to our next generation. This is about the good environment or not, depend on you and me. And for this, I will control back to our essay, Toastmaster Sultan.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Maybe I would like to call our friends from Jabat, Toastmaster Henry. Are you here with us?
Yes, I'm here.
Great. Maybe I want just to echo one question. Next week we are still have a hybrid meeting. So what would you love to see in our next meeting, Toastmaster Henry?
Because from starting January 4 until February 14, I'm going to help the contest run smoothly. So I was decide to off first to on-site meeting regular because I cannot personal problem with my mother-in-law, with my parent-in-law. That's why, yeah. Hopefully, after February 14, I will join the offline meeting. Thank you.
Right, thank you so much, Toastmaster Henry. Well, what a tea, but all right. I hope for the best, well, friends. And also I would like to call Linda. Linda, is it on site or
Yes. 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 Winda. Okay. Oh my God. How I miss this place. Actually, when Toastmaster Kaffa played the table topic master before, I really want to volunteer myself, but because I think I need time to look everything, it's called all the memories. Hi, I am Jenny from Blackpink. No, it wasn't my dream to be like Jenny, but I am Dinda from Tanah Abang, and actually I was a member of this family. Oh, actually, I'm so nervous that I don't know what I'm talking right now. I really miss this stage. I was a part of this SCBD family, and last year or few months ago, Dedeh, I think I told Dedeh and I told Toastmaster Dedeh and Toastmaster Leony and Toastmaster Donna and everyone I know. I think I should start a reset, pause, and then take a fresh air to reorganize my life. So I need a break, and now I'm ready to back to this family. So that's all.
that's amazing because I don't need to ask any question. Linda already have an answer.
Oh, what?
All right,
So,
maybe
you have a question?
okay. There's time I saw Linda in his Insta story about wearing a Clash of Champions, and he said this is like a Toastmaster stage. All right. Love to see you thrive, Toastmaster. Not Toastmaster, still Toastmaster. Love to see you thrive, Toastmaster Linda. And I would like to call our Cup President, Madam Press, Toastmaster Leony.
Toastmaster Sony, our acting president.
All right. Toastmaster Sony, as our acting president.
Hi, that's me again. And now I would like to do the closing. Can someone share the slide?
Wait. Slide. Wait a minute.
So first of all, thank you for everyone online who have joined this meeting. This meeting will definitely won't be this beautiful without all of you. Let's give a round of applause to everyone. Now, I would like to congratulate our two members who has just finished level 2 presentation mastery, Toastmaster Maliq and Toastmaster Andika. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations for both of you. Now, we also have our first timer tonight, Toastmaster Tegar as timer. Toastmaster Kaffa as Table Topics Master, Toastmaster Wenny as Ballot Counter. Maybe can I invite Toastmaster Tegar, Toastmaster Kaffa, and Toastmaster Wenny to the stage?
Wow. Toastmaster Kaffa is like table topic joker.
Come here.
Come on.
Wow, we have so many.
Yeah. It's so comfortable. That's why we pick you.
No worries.
No.
I'm this year. Wow, congratulations, Toastmaster Tegar, Toastmaster Kaffa, Toastmaster syaidah, and Toastmaster Wenny for doing your first role. How do you feel about this role taking?
About my feeling, it was really exciting when you offered me as a timer, and it was my first experience. Thank you.
I think the right question is, how do you all of you feel about that table topic?
Yeah. I felt I wanted to join.
I expect more of those.
Yeah. SWOD, I just shocked when I want to send my Excel to Kaffa and then the file is blank. But thank you for the opportunity.
Oh, that's okay. I hope that will be the beautiful experience for you. Now you can sit down to the stage. Now I move to Toastmaster Wenny. How did you feel?
I feel nervous for the first time, and I have a lot of questions, but thank you, Toastmaster Sonny and Toastmaster Leony for helping me.
Thank you. That's very wonderful. Four of you, wonderful as a first timer. I can see that, yeah, sometimes we get nervous, but you all did well and keep going. Next, please. Next week, we still have our hybrid meeting, and we will meet here again, 7 to 9 p.m. And we will deep dive through the lens. What about it? Let's discover about it next week. And we also have a special event from the District 87. If any one of you have questions or confusion or something like quarter-life crisis about your career, this is the right event for you because we will hear some career advice from our district seniors. If I'm not mistaken, there will be some district officers and our international speech winner in this. So please scan this QR code if you want to attend.
Yeah.
All right, now if you still have any inquiries for our club, or Toastmaster didn't want to rejoin us, you can ask to our Vice President of Membership, Toastmaster Pro. She will be happy to answer questions. And now, that's all for tonight. With the power vested in me, I adjourn this meeting by saying, Happy morning!
Happy morning! Okay, let's stop the recording.